Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. Uh, what you waiting for? We have a severe, I'm getting heavy vibe of procrastination, and it feels very important to tell you that perfection is the enemy of progress. It's like, so we got, hold on, let me start this. Mama Mosey Tarot. No captions, no hashtags, no turning sounds. If you're seeing me, it's for a reason. Stick around. If this beginning setup sounds anything like your situation, you get that vibe, that feel, that, oh, this reading's for you. Decisions. So some decision is holding you back. And then we have Dreamweaver and Wise Counsel. So the way that Dreamweaver, the way I usually take it is if I see that bottom card, if I see it move, I know that there's something underneath it that has to do with this. So Wise Counsel and Dreamweaver, it's like you're getting counsel on this, but your dreams, how you want things to be, is overtaking the commitment that you made to get this thing done. And then underneath that, or next to that, we had responsibility in reverse. You may feel overwhelmed by the responsibilities you've taken on or losing sight of your own needs while fulfilling others' expectations. Legislation in reverse, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You've taken on a lot, and you fucking know it, because we have Alice is missing, and this deck is not upside down. Alice is missing is in reverse. So Alice is missing upright is a sign that there's something wrong behind these picket fences. Think the lovely bones, right? In reverse, though, it's like it's starting to bleed, it's starting to leak, you're starting to see cracks. In your day-to-day, especially, because we have the Wanderer underneath that. And then Adversary with Childhood Rival upright. So this is childhood issues. You have got to change your perspective, though, with Next Dimension. You've got to change your perspective. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. All that matters is that you mean this when you do it. That you put yourself, and we had another card of changing perspective. We had Morkborg. You put yourself into this the best way that you know how. It does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be exactly the way you want it. Okay? Perfection is the enemy of progress. Now we had the Dark Sun come up. The Dark Sun is focusing and lamenting the grief. Not necessarily a bad card in and of itself. It could be an indicator that you just need to let that part of yourself go, the control issues, and just have fun. Experience the world, experience life the way things are meant to be. And I really get a feeling that you don't even like Chinese food. And that like something small like that will have you just discombobulated if it's like a surprise. If somebody orders Chinese and you were thinking you were going to order pizza or something like that, it'll fuck you up. This is all being brought to you for balance, okay? There are things that you were in the right about. God, I have so many decks mixed up here. There are things that you were in the right about, and this was in here as well, Rising Flames. It's let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for it. Yes, this was for another read, but it still feels a little bit, not too much, a little bit viable here. But with the Seven of Wands, you need to keep fighting because you are right in a sense. You don't need to fight so much, though. There's a coalescence here with this Four of Wands. You need to work together. That's fucking teamwork. Sorry for the bad thing. You need to work together, okay? Work together. Three of Crayons creation, all right? You have given your word, and you have put yourself in this position to finish it. You cannot give up now, okay? You just have to find a different way around it. You've got to look at different avenues, find a different perspective, all right? Now, yeah, we had the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, bottom of the deck. You need to ground. You are getting flighty, airheaded. Not bad. I'm sorry, that sounds bad. If you carry a bad connotation with that, it's like you're up in your head. You're just moving. You're dreaming. It's like the wind, right? Things are just getting shuffled about up there, and you need to ground. You need to ground. Ground, ground, ground. You are a queen. You're not acting like it right now. So, what do you need to do? What will be the first step or two? Fucking justice. But more than that, balance. You see how she's got the scales? Balance, 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 balance in all things. Oh, we've got death and... So we've got death and the Two of Cups. Now, a lot of people, 419 on the timer, a lot of people read Two of Cups as romance. I can sometimes as well when I get the vibe. But this is a vibe of choice. You have to make a choice. You have to make a choice to let certain things go with the rebirth coming out with it. You have to make a choice to let certain things, aspects that you put in, you have to let some of those go and let somebody else pick those up. I don't think you're meant to do this by yourself. In fact, I'm certain of it. It's like you're meant to learn how to balance with this. Whoosh. Queen of Cups in reverse in the Sun. I almost tripped over a dog. Queen of Cups in reverse in the Sun. This is emotional overload. right? But the sun. So it's like, I don't want to say you find a home in your emotions being out of balance and you be your situation being kind of chaotic, but that might be it. It's like you want to be happy, you just stop yourself. And it's not you. It's there's work and there's other things that you kind of let get in here, and that's not again not a bad thing, but it's time to dial it back. Dial it back. You have to rebalance things. When you have two things right here, right? It'd be easier to do if I had like two more hands. If you put a weight here, you have to put a weight here and in the other two to balance it. You want to maintain balance with all the different little things that you've got hanging in the air right now, okay? You need to be better at noticing when it's time to put something down. Yeah. Oh, fuck, you got the King of Cups in reverse, too. When you realize that your emotions aren't working, like people aren't noticing your emotions, like picking up on them themselves, it's like you shove it in their face and you're like, this is fucking bullshit. I am unhappy. Instead of working on it, you're making everybody else unhappy, too. Just sticking in your fucking energy, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. But we had the Chariot in reverse and then the Magician. You wanting this so bad and you working to manifest it when you are out of balance is completely holding up all of this movement. Now, the Chariot can be a card of choice too, and the card of something returning, but this one, this is your holding up movement. You are actively halting progress because of your pursuit for perfection. Hey! I'm busy. Actively stopping progress in your pursuit for perfection. But we have Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. If you can get this balanced and work your manifestations, and it doesn't feel like manifestations. It feels like work, just straight up balancing your work, knowing when you have to do this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing. Aries. Aries, the god of war, acting up, aggression. Knock it off. Knock it off. Gotta get grounded. Got to get grounded. You can see my nose. As I'm supposed to, I guess. What? Placate. Not placate. Because you see he's still... Hey! Enough. So, when your anger says, hey, pay attention to me. Don't let it fuck with you. Raise your vibration. Woo! Knight of Cups, a little bit at a time. A little cup from a river, a little bit at a time. Drink it, ingest it, make sure it's working. Then you can get another cup, okay? You don't want this deluge. You don't... Lay down. They don't listen. You do not want this deluge. It's not time for you to just get in all your feels. You need to work. Hey! Work, work, work. Do not lose sight of your dreams, though. All of this is to temper you, to help you achieve balance, to help you... Oh, God! We got the Hangman, the Star, and the Three Cups in reverse. Hangman's bottom of the deck energy. You're not taking time with this. You're not processing this. You're like, move, 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 move. And I'm surprised the King of Wands in reverse or the Queen of Wands in reverse didn't come out. Move. It's like movement. You do not want to sit still with this information, and you need to. You need to look at it from many, many different angles and many different perspectives. So we've got this heartbreak here. This heartbreak in reverse. It's time for you to let it go. It's not supposed to be here anymore, and you are holding on to it. Blocking off your dreams. Okay? 5 might be significant. 1115 as well. Address the perfection issues. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. Do not make a choice with your emotions. Do not make a choice with your emotions. And now is not the time for you to cut anybody else up, like, out of your life either. You're not meant to be on your own with this. You're not meant to be on your own with this. You're not meant to be on your own with this. Being on your own with this is how you get this Ace of Wands or Ace of Swords askew. Okay, this is your brain, your air, how you think, right? It's the air element of swords. You gotta. This is not the time to cut people out. Okay, every single one of these people that you were thinking about cutting out, not talking to, they are all holding their swords in a certain specific way, and they know how to help you hold yours this way. Do not discount their advice. Okay, do not discount their advice. You have an Ace of Pentacles beneath that. That will be the key to unlocking if you've got like writer's block or some shit like that. Open up. And you will open up. Four of Wands. Gotta have a good base. I hope this helps. Love you.